my loves, it's time for math today. I want everybody to get out a piece of paper because you are going to work through the problems with me because I think this will help you when we go to do your very own assignment. All right, so today we are still working on multi-step problems with variables. So remember, a variable is any letter that represents an unknown quantity. So A, B, C, D. That is basically just telling you that they don't know what the answer is. That's what you're trying to find. That's your unknown quantity. So if I said H equals 2 plus 2, H would be whatever I don't know. And I don't know 2 plus 2. Well, actually I do. 2 plus 2 equals, not 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4. So H equals 4 because 2 plus 2 is 4. So today we are going to work on some word problems that help us or that have variables in them. So right now I want you to draw a UPS checkbox. UPS check. We are looking at word problems today that have variables in them and also have strip diagrams and that have equations. So these type of word problems that we're doing, you do understand, you do plan, you do solve, and you do check them, but the answer is going to be your plan. It's going to be your strip diagram or it's going to be your equation. It just might have a variable in them. So let's go ahead and let's start with this one. And we're going to work through 4 example problems together, and then I'm going to give you your assignment, and it has 8 problems on there. Stacy was training for her upcoming gymnastics meet. She practiced 3 times a day over the weekend. Both Saturday and Sunday, she practiced for 4 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon, and 3 hours later in the evening. Which equation best represents how to find H, the total hours she practiced? So again, it's your plan part. So we've got to really think about, they want us to plan with an equation. So on your plan, I want you to write equation. Excuse me, I'm getting a little choked up. For understand, we know on Saturday and Sunday, they practice 4 hours in the morning, 3 hours in, 2 hours in the afternoon, and 3 hours in the evening. So they want us to find how the total hours, and that is H. So we know we're going to have H equals something. So how would I figure out the total hours? Here's my thinking. For one day, I know I'm going to need to add 4 plus 2 plus 3. But I have 2 days. So if I take 4 plus 2 plus 3 and I multiply it by 2, will that give me the one for both days? You could do 4 plus 2 plus 3, then 4 plus 2 plus 3 and add them together because she did the same for Saturday and for Sunday. But if I multiply 4 plus 2 plus 3 times 2, it's going to give me the same thing because I have 2 days. So let's go ahead and let's solve that. And we will check our answer, see if it's reasonable, and we will decide if that's the right equation. So 4 plus 2 plus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is 9. And 9 times 2 is 18 because we have our times 2. So is this equation reasonable? If I added all of this up, because I know I'm going to have to add all of this up. 4 plus 2 plus 3, 4 plus 2 plus 3. 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12, plus 3 is 15, plus 3 is 18. So if I added it all up or did our equation, do they still make sense? Yes, they do. So let's see if there is one that matches it. First of all, I'm going to go through and I'm going to see which one flat out doesn't make sense. So times 3 doesn't make sense because there's only 2 days. Plus 2 doesn't make sense because I have to multiply it or else, you wouldn't have 2 days. You would just be adding 2 more hours. Then I have 2 times and 2 times. Okay, So 2 times 3 plus 4 plus 2 plus 3. Why did they add 3 times a day in? Do we need to add 3 times a day in? No. They told us the 3 times she practiced in the hour, so that doesn't make any sense. So 4 plus 2 plus 3 times 2 is exactly what we have on our paper. So let's go ahead and do another one. I want you to draw a UPS check. I know we didn't do the check, and it's kind of hard with these because you're really just looking for the plan. You don't even really have to solve it because they're not even looking for that. They're looking for the plan. So let's read it. The toy drive was a huge success this year. There were 967 toys in all donated by the elementary school. The pre-K kindergarten classes brought 153 toys. First grade donated 196, second grade 175, third grade 233, fourth grade donated all the rest. Which equation best represents how to find T, the amount the fourth graders brought? So let's go ahead and do our understand. So we have a total of 967 toys. So we have pre-K and K brought 153. First brought 196. Second brought 175. Third 233, and fourth, we don't know, and they told us that our variable is T. So I want you right now to pause the video, and I want you to create an equation, because they have an equation, not a strip diagram. I want you to create an equation on your plan that tells me how you would solve this. We want to know how many the fourth grade donated. It said they donated all of the rest of the total. So here's what I would do. You should have paused the video and you should have an answer. Here's what I would do. I would probably take my total and I would subtract it from I would subtract all of these from the total. So that means I would add all these up and subtract it from my total. So if I added all these up, I would get 153 plus 196 plus 176 plus 233. Because if I add all these up and subtract it from my total, that will give me my fourth grade kids. It will give me my fourth grade kids. Some of these you just have to think through. So let's see if there's one that just flat out doesn't make sense. Maybe you do this by process of elimination, and that is a great way to do it. So let's start at the bottom. If I subtract everything from each other, I'm going to end up with like negative something, and maybe not even negative. I'm going to end up with a very, 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 very small number. So that doesn't seem right. Why would I subtract everything? That just seems wrong. Why would you do that? Would I add them all up and then subtract them from the total? That's what I said we should do. Let's look at the other ones. Add them all up. Yep. And then add 196. Ooh, so should I subtract it from 196 or should I add 196? Ooh, that's a hard one. I think you subtract it. Because if this is how many all of them have, and I subtract it from this, that's going to give me the fourth graders. The fourth graders isn't my total. And then this one, that is just weird looking. 967 minus this, and then add all of that. That does not even give you anywhere close to the answer. It is definitely C. All right. The next two are actually not what I want to do. So I am going to end it there. So guys, today you are going to be doing a fast focus. Some of the fast focus, they have your equation. Your equation is just your plan part of UPS check. They just want to know how would you solve it. So go through, and if you don't know, solve all of these and see which one gives you a reasonable answer. Then down here, you've got a strip diagram. Which one represents that word problem the best? So You are going to complete all 9 of those, or 8 of those. Nope, 7 of those, and turn them in. I love you guys so much. Have a great day.